What is up? Let me actually start by doing this. Let's take. Let's take this photo. Nah, we just. What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing today, man? You already know how it go. It is your boy B back with another video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about Mercari, of course, and it's a lot of um propaganda going on with Mercari, as you guys might know. There's a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of people feeling different ways. It's a lot of information that is being put out there, and I'm really just grateful that we all are looking into this and we are finding different things out. So I want to update you guys on a few things that I found out, and a few things I don't like. Okay. So, prime example, there are no more selling fees, which is great. But the buyer, the person that's buying the product, is paying a 2.9% plus 30 cents charge. So, this is sort of kind of like if they're paying a credit card fee. So when you sell a product, they're actually going to be paying the same thing I pay when people make purchases on my Shopify store. So in essence, the buyer, the person purchasing your product, is going to be paying a fee. They have no clue about, like, it's like, why am I paying this fee? This fee is literally something they shouldn't have to pay, but Mercari is going to be um including that. All right, so that's what I don't like. I don't like that. That's something I just found out, because we have to think about it, right? If I have an iPhone for sale on Mercari, which I do currently, right? That iPhone price that I initially listed is already something people are trying to negotiate. So when they try and purchase this device and they see that there's an extra fee because I'm not paying for shipping, they're paying for shipping, then I'm put in a sticky situation, because they're going to back out because now they see an extra fee that they don't understand. So at this point, we have to really um, dig deep into this whole zero sellers fee aspect, okay? And you have to make sure that you're putting your products at a right price point for the consumer to be able to feel comfortable enough to buy it, with this fee attached. So my team has been working hard on building a method for this, and we have, and I'll be sharing it with you. Secondly, buyers can return in 3 days for any reason. Okay. I touched on this a little bit in my video that I dropped a couple days ago. And this is difficult, very difficult, because when it comes to returning, I'm fine with that aspect, right? Because as Macari, being a company that wants to do business and build their platform, I understand you have to make the consumers happy. They have to want to come on your platform, right? But then it's a difference between making the consumers happy and just throwing the sellers, in the deep end. That's what they're doing, because you can return within 3 days for any reason. Any reason. Wrong color, wrong shape, wrong size, any reason. You just don't like it, any reason. So now you are hindering us as sellers, and you're giving us an unsafe space. So this is the reason why, and you guys know I don't just bring problems without solutions, but this is the reason why if you're looking to start a Mercari, you need to make sure you're doing it the right way. You need to make sure that you are very proficient in your listings, okay? And then the next one, and this is the last one. From my understanding, which I didn't understand at first, I saw when I read the article that they were going to be charging $2 for us as sellers to transfer money. Well, take this and think about this. They're going to charge us $2, okay, to transfer money when HCH fees, or I believe that's what it's called, those fees usually, when you send them to your bank account, they don't cost you anything usually when you take that 2 to 3 day, bank transfer. They don't cost you anything because it doesn't really cost the company anything. Instant transfers cost companies money, but not the regular 2 to 3. You wait 2 to 3 days to get it to your account, but they're charging us $2 for that. Not only that, they're charging us $4 for instant transfer. Now, you may be like, well, Brandon, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that is, of course, they're taking the 10% fee that they usually charge for the seller fee away. But now they're deterring us from taking money off of Mercari every single day or every other day or even every week. So what they're doing is they're pocketing this fee of us transferring money because they know we don't want to keep our money on the platform. And the interesting thing about that is this is very um worrying and troubling for a lot of small businesses or small sellers, because you got a lot of sellers, they take their money and then they replenish their stock, or they take their money and they pay bills or whatever they might, allot that those funds for. It's difficult to now be charging them and taking away from the money that they've made. Okay. Now I understand they're not taking away the selling fee anymore, but in essence, it's the same thing, even more, honestly, because now I gotta transfer every 2 weeks or every week. I gotta think about that every time I try to transfer money. It sucks. Okay, but okay, there's a way for us to fix this, right? So the way I think about it is, if I am being a very logistics minded professional seller, I am now going to allot for the transfer fee per product. Okay, now let me explain what I mean by that. So, what I mean is, if I was to, let's say, list 10 products a day, matter of fact, let's say 5 products a day, and I'm doing it for a week, a 5 day week period, that's 25 products. Okay. Out of those 25 products, I know for a fact that I'm going to want to transfer funds at the end of the week. That's going to cost me $4 if I want to do it instant. It's going to cost me $2 if I just want to do it 2 to 3 business days, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that $4 and I'm gonna divide that by 25. I know that's 16 cents that I need to add to every single product. Now, I'm gonna add that 16 cents. So if I was to sell a MagSafe charger for $8, instead of selling that MagSafe charger for just $8, I'm gonna sell it for $8.16 or $9. It's going to make up for the fee. That is a way to get around this. And that's a way that my team sort of kind of orchestrated it with our Macari automation students. We want to build up. We don't want to complain and dim our lights. You know what I mean? We don't want to make excuses because of changes. Now, am I upset with the changes? Absolutely. When it comes to returns, so what we will do is, we, instead of just shipping a device, we will then, once it's sold, DM or direct message the buyer and make sure that this is what they want. As long as we have a good track record and have a good form of communication, there should not be, or there should be less of an issue with returns. So now more than ever, it's important to make sure you have a dialogue with sellers and buyers, because if you have that communication, they can communicate to you if they are upset before they communicate to Mercari. All right, so I have some tips that I want to go over and just refresh so that we can get back on the same path. Now, my team on hustlertaught.me.com has a Mercari automation service, and we list products and ship products for you. And we also provide products for you. All you do is give us a budget, and we use that budget in a 7-week period. But before any of that, what I want you guys to remember is that it's important to create a business. Okay, it's important to operate as a business when you are using any type of selling app. Okay, if you are somebody that wants to take this serious, what I would say is make sure you take a business approach with every app: eBay, Mercari, Amazon, Walmart Marketplace. All of these selling apps should be under one LLC. Why? Because when you are purchasing these products, you can write them off on your taxes. You can also write a whole slew of different things off of your taxes. You can also hire a family member, 1099 them. It's so many different things that you can do when using a LLC for your business. Okay. And it also protects you, but that's a whole nother story. Okay. So time is money. Let's not forget that. So just because Macari is updating doesn't mean that we are not trying to maximize our time, right? So value time over money. Okay. Use someone, use a service, use people. If you cannot make sure that you're intimate with every buyer or most of your buyers, then have somebody do it. Whether you pay for it or you get it for free, whether you have your wife, your husband, your sister, your brother, have them work with you. Follow up when you ship the product. Hey, Jane, I just wanted to let you know your product is on the way. Hey, Jane, I saw that you just brought this MagSafe charger. Just wanted to make sure you had an iPhone that it would work with. What iPhone model do you have currently? Oh, perfect. Can't wait for you to get the product. If you would, I would just really hope that you give us a great review once you get the product. So like, if you can't do it, get somebody to do it for you. Focus on other streams. Don't just focus on Mercari. Even more than now, don't just focus on Mercari because you see Mercari is making policy changes. When you see policy changes happen, usually it's for a reason. Now, I'm not a psychic. I can't tell you exactly why, but just know they made this change for a reason. So hopefully this change gives them the results they want. If not, you know, we might have another change coming. So just always have more than one stream. All right. Now, if you're somebody that can't be consistent, but you're worrying about why you're not making money, is because you're not listing, revising, and shipping your products on time. Have somebody do that. Whether it's my team, whether it's your brother, cousin, sister, mother, okay? It's always good to get somebody to do it for free now. But the people that do it for free, they don't do it like they're obligated to all the time, you know? That's the only thing I would say. Now, the startup cost usually for somebody to do it for you is 250, 300, 400. So with our service for $250, you get a personal assistant to list products for you. Products are provided. You don't have to pay for any products. That $250 is paying for the products. We list, revise, and ship products for you. You can cancel anytime. All right. This is a 7-day period time frame. $300 gets you a personal assistant to list products for you. Products are provided. We list, revise, and ship, of course. But this time with the $300 method, you get you get two, 30-minute Mercari coaching sessions with me. We sit down and I walk you through the Mercari. I walk you through different steps, tips, and tricks, and also answer your questions so that you know how to do this without me, without my team. My main point with this service is for you not to need us. That's like the biggest and most important thing to me, is to teach foundation so you can stand on your own. And then you have the $4 one, which is the four. It's everything that the 300 and 250 is, but it includes 4 30-minute Mercari coachings. This is for people that want to take it ultra serious and want to start making 5 figures with Mercari. Okay. Now, here's some progress. Okay. So we have 4 different people. Okay. So the 250, the $250 is the first column. So that's going to be right here. This is going to be the 300. This is the 300, and this is going to be the 400. Okay. Like I said, it's all about, how much work you're willing to have someone do for you, but also we want to prepare you for success. So when it comes to you having the coaching sessions, that's preparing you for success so that you can do this all on your own. But this takes time. This wasn't all in 7 days. Some of these took 2 months, some took 3, and some took 4. Okay. This is not all in 7 days. It takes time. So the 250 budget plan, you get $350 worth of products listed on your Mercari. Okay. The products are listed within a 7-day time frame. Products are shipped for you. You, of course, get that 24/7 personal assistant. You make 100% of profits, so we don't take any of your profits. We don't split the profits. We don't do none of that. And the daily product revisions and SEO audits happen every single day on your account. Product types that you get: headphones, chargers, bundles, adapters, cases, screen protectors, and gadgets. Okay. So then you have the $300 budget plan. That's $450 worth of products listed on your Mercari. Products are listed within the 7 days. You get that personal assistant via text. You get 100% of the profit, and of course the audits, and we ship for you. But the products you get are a little bit more extensive. You get headphones, chargers, bundles, adapters, cases, screen protectors, gadgets, speakers, and drones. Speakers are really good sellers of Mercari. Drones are as well. People can't fly drones, but they like to buy them. Then you have the $400 budget. You get $550 worth of products. So if you see, we boost your product value, um, based upon your budget. So the more the budget, the more the product value. Okay, because the goal isn't for you to put 400 in and get 400 back. The goal is to get 400 and then make more money back. So that's why we double, or we build more of a product value evaluation based upon your budget. And you get everything that you get with every other one, except for you get the 24/7 personal assistant, but you get text and calls. You can call me 24/7 whenever you want. It's a direct line to your personal assistant, but you also can ask for me. Okay. And some of you guys will have me. All right. And you make, of course, 100% profit. The product types are headphones, chargers, bundles, adapters, cases, screen protectors, gadgets, speakers, drones, phones, tablets, smartwatches. So this one is going to have iPhones, Apple Watches, and tablets. Yes, for $400. All right. So now, how do you source products? Okay. So this is going back to teaching you guys the algorithm, teaching you guys different methods. How do you source your products? So you have 3 ways. You can thrift items, which means going to stores, looking for things on clearance. This is it's okay. Thrifting is good. The problem with thrifting is when you can't find that product anymore, but it's selling like hotcakes, you get a little bit frustrated because you're like, dang, this is actually selling really, really good. I wish that I can keep it going. Okay. So it's kind of annoying, but it's 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 okay. Like, I think thrifting is something a lot of people do. Some people do it for a living. Me, I could never, because I like to be able to get my products on a consistent basis. Used items, you can go into your closet, into your storage unit, and sell things that you have, right? Now, this is pretty cool, uh, pretty lucrative until you run out of items, right? So that would be the only downfall with this, okay? Now, wholesale items, this is pretty good. This is what I prefer, because I can meet a distributor in their location, buy products, and be able to sell on a consistent basis. Okay, so this is what we do. We sell wholesale items so that we never run out. Okay, now how do you judge profit? Okay, low cost products have a high profit margin. Why? Because they're low cost. So if they cost you a little bit of money, you should be able to make more of a profit margin. Okay. Now, excuse me, I'm sorry. If they cost the buyer higher, then you should be able to you're going to make a lower profit margin. If it costs the buyer a low price, you're going to make a higher. So I know that may sound confusing, but a 60 to 75% profit margin is not going to be on an iPhone. It's not going to be on a drone. It's not going to be on a hoverboard. It's not going to be on an Apple Watch. It's not going to be on a tablet. It's going to be on a simple headphones or MagSafe chargers cases. When you go into T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon, they're marked up 60 to 75%. Of course, screen protectors as well, because these were low cost, but they're high cost or higher cost to the consumer, but not too high. Okay. You can make your profit margin higher based upon what product you're selling and how much it costs you. Now, a high cost product is going to have a lower profit margin. So something like an iPhone 15 right now, if I was to list it on Mercari, I can't put it at 60 to 75% profit margin, because then it would skyrocket to like 1200, 1300, 1500, right? So what you do is you have to lower the profit margin. You're going to take a little bit more off than you would a low cost product, just regular 3.5 jack headphones. So that's how the profit margin works. So make sure you guys utilize that. Listing. Okay. So you have title, you have price, and you have description. All right. Now, of course, you have product research, and I'm going to go over product research towards the end of the video. But the title, you want to find the best title that has worked for other people. Okay. You do not want to just create your own title. You want to look for what has sold, use that title. Same thing for price. You want to get the low price, mid price, and high price. So when you look in sold, and we'll go over this. When you look in sold, you want to look for a low price, a mid price, and a high price. You want to add them all together and then divide them by 3. Once you divide them by 3, you get the median price. Okay. And the description, I like to Frankenstein descriptions. I like to nitpick and see which ones look good. And then I like to put them all together. Okay. I like to have a really good, well rounded description. All right. Results come with behaviors. So lastly, we have, of course, some testimonials. I have new testimonials as well, actually from today, from somebody that actually just got out of the Mercari automation program. And that's what I like to see. I like to see people get out of the program and start to do it themselves. All right. I have people that have been in the program for about 2 to 3 years now. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy you're in the program, but at the same time, I would love for you to hit me up and be like, "Hey, man, I just had a $1,500 week on your own." Like that makes me feel like, okay, the system is doing its job. Okay. Now let's hop right into something simple. So if you wanted to get into Mercari automation, you go to hustlertaught.me.com or imhustlersmindset.com. They're the same thing. And you go to hire our team. We have Mercari automation. We also have eBay automation. Mercari automation is going to be right here. And then you can pick your budget. Once you pick your budget, then you get an email, and it is a call with me that you get to schedule on your own time. Once you schedule that call, me and you, we sit down and we talk about your goals, expectations, and we talk about life. What's your why? Why are you trying to do this? Do you have an LLC? It's a good 30 minute to an hour conversation of just us getting to know each other, because see, my products aren't just here to make money. I really can't urge how much I value making the connection with you guys. Okay, so that's that. Now we're just going to do a sample of a product that you want to look for. This account right here is like my dummy account. And it's something that I still make money on. But we're going to do some product research for, let's say, let's do some product research. Let's do some product research for an iPhone 13. Okay. So let's say we want to sell an iPhone 13. Okay. And you would be getting iPhone 13s listed if you were on that $400 budget. Okay. Again, the $250 budget, it's the $300 budget. That's not the budget where you get iPhones, but iPhone 13. Oops. iPhone 13. I was first typing in the search bar. I'm going to go to sold right now. Understand something, right? you're looking for products that have just sold. So you need to make sure you hit newest first. Okay. Now, I see a lot of phones here that are not in box. Okay. I'm just curious. It's sold for $55. Parts only, stuck and restore screen. Okay. Interesting. All right. So, what's this? Uh, Brand new iPhone 13 Pro Max dual SIM unlocked. That's a good buy. All right. So, we're looking for something that looks just like what we have, right? Now, I do have a something to say, right? Like, so here's the thing. A lot of people don't have time to take pictures. Me personally, if it's if it's a phone, I don't mind snapping a pic. If it's something like a charger where I need great lighting, and let's say I'm in a car or I'm at work, I'm taking the pictures. Okay, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to take a picture of something that looks exactly like mine. The issue is this does not look like mine. Okay, so I have pictures already. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go create another tab. We have this one open because this is the exact device. So you want to start looking for high, mid, and low prices. So we see 275. Let's see. Then we see 357 and 342. All right, perfect. So we're gonna take our calculator out and we're gonna go to two, because this price right here, 272. Now we're finding out what our price of our device would be. And then we'll do 342 plus 357. That's 971 divided by 3. So the median price is $323. So this is a price that we're more likely statistically to be able to get a sale with and make a okay profit. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and we're gonna list an item. Okay. Let me actually go here and let me put this right here. We're going to make that price. What was that price, guys? 323. So we're gonna go all the way down to the price so I don't forget. But remember, we have that $4 charge to transfer money. So instead of 423, we're gonna do 427. Okay. So 327. Okay. We're gonna do new. Now, what about the title? What title? So what I usually do is I look for the highest price one that sold. So like this one, and I see it sold unlocked. Ours isn't unlocked. Ours is locked. Okay. So midnight for okay. T dash mobile. Okay. Excuse me. Let me see something real quick, y'all. Okay. All right. So now I'm looking at the description. So this is open. Oh, this is open. Okay. So it's hard to take a description from a product that isn't like ours, but we probably aren't going to find. Okay. So what we're going to do, I like this. So we're not going to find a description that's like ours necessarily because ours is completely sealed. So we're going to say phone is for T dash mobile. IMEIs in the pics. Batteries 100%. I'm going to say fast shipping. Contact me. Any questions? Because remember, we want to keep that dialogue. Okay, we want to build that relationship. Now more than ever, building a relationship is important. And I believe I got to put that IMEI in. So I'm going to put this IMEI in. Okay. Now, we should be good to live. Oh, no. I put this one in somewhere else. Okay. Going another IMEI. So, 357. Okay. Boom. And now it's listed. Now, as you guys see, I didn't Frankenstein too much with that description because there's not any phones on the market like ours, the ones that are sealed, never used. Okay. Matter of fact, I probably should have said that, right? Like it's sealed, never used. I didn't say that though. I didn't say that. I don't like that. I definitely should. You're right. I definitely should have said that, chat. I definitely should have said that. Hold on. I definitely should have said that. That's really important. Sealed, never used. See, we on the same, you know what I mean? Like I read your mind and it's not white, it's black. And also it is a iPhone 13. Okay. All right, cool. We're good. All right. Perfect, guys. So that is everything. The rundown with Mercari. Go ahead and get Mercari automation if you would like. If you need help, hire my team, man. We are friendly, we communicate well, and we really want you guys to succeed. But if not, y'all, do it on your own, but make sure you are being smart. Stay in contact with customers so that they don't return things for no reason. Make sure you guys account for these fees in your prices and never get free shipping until the shipping goes down. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.